Okay folks, great to see you. Series 2. Hope you enjoyed the few tips that I gave you last week. I apologise, I gave you a little bit of wrong information at the very end last week. I said April the 5th, it's April the 26th. We heard the news last night, so look, we've only got another couple of weeks to go. Please God, everything will go well. We'll be back out in the fairways. Okay, a lot of good comments to me, thanks very much. First couple of comments I got, people were asking me about bunkers. So I said today I'll just do bunker shots. I keep it very simple. I give you one or two ways I would see a bunker shot. I'll let you have a little look and let you come back to me on your comments. Next week what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a start on how to warm up for your game of golf. When you do arrive here on the 26th, 27th of April to play golf, how you should warm up before you go out. A little bit of putting too been asked about, and chipping. So today we'll just do a bit of bunker shots. We'll keep it very simple, nothing technical, a bit of just something simple. Let me know what you think. Send me your comments, send me your suggestions. Here we go. First thing I always think about a bunker is, when people hit a ball into a bunker, is the fear. The fear factor comes in. So it's probably the easiest shot in golf that we actually make it so hard because we all get so tense. So the first thing you got to understand is that you got to use the club that you feel most comfortable with. What I always suggest is using your lob wedge or your sand wedge. Find the club you're most comfortable. This is my favourite club in my bag. This is my lob wedge, okay, my 58 degree. So I don't get too stressed about bounce. I got 10 bounce on my club. Okay, how do you play a bunker shot? Very simple. First thing I like to see to do is, you always, like any golf shot, you have a routine. You stand behind the ball, you look at your target. Bunker shot, very simple. Your basics are so important. Basics, first thing I like to see is a wide stance. This is the way I play now, a wide stance. Very much a wide stance. And then nice and close, I'm nice and wide. My left knee is forward. Obviously you're not allowed to ground your club. I'm going to just ground the club here. My left knee is forward, my hands are nice and low. You probably notice even my hands are even slightly behind. So, wide stance. Hands nice and low, level, not ahead, not waving, just level with the ball, even slightly behind, I don't mind. Okay, left knee forward, keep your weight left side, keep your weight left side. Okay, keep it very simple. Your setup, a lot of people say, do you stand open, Ciaran? Do you stand closed? I see the pros and tell you they stand open. To most bunker shots that I play, I stand pretty square, just slightly open. I don't get too technical. So what I mean by that is, there's your target, your straight line to your target. Standing square means you're parallel. If you want it, you can stand a little bit open, but ball position is important. I like to stand pretty much, my shoulders, my feet pretty square, my ball position slightly forward, slightly in front of my sternum, left side, left side. So weight left side, ball left side, hands nice and low, hands slightly behind, weight staying left side. So watch the swing, nice and low around, let your wrist break naturally. Flush the stand, hold the finish. Perfect. You see how simple that was? Very little tension. So I'll do that again. So my way of playing again is very simple. When I see a bunker shot, just a standard lie. We'll talk about different lies in a second. Standard lie. So I stand square to my target. Square to my target. I stand wide. I keep my left knee forward. My weight's my left side. My hands are nice and low. Lower than natural. Their hands are probably level and slightly behind. I make a swing nice and low, nice little turn, stay left side. Commit to the shot. Boom. I'm out again, not too bad. It wasn't the best shot I ever hit. Not too bad, 6 feet left of the flag. So again, make sure you stay left side. Left side's the key. Stand square. That's how I see the shot, but there is different ways of playing it. So I'll give you one little more idea I seen years ago. Bobby Brown, a very famous Irish coach, taught me this years ago. This is another way you can play a bunker shot. So remember folks, there's not one way, everything has to be one way. No golfer's the same. So one size doesn't fit all is what I would say. So I try and imagine, I just remember Bobby Brown saying, picture a seed. Put the ball in the middle of your feet. Stand square to your target. Put the ball in the middle of your feet. Okay, nice relaxed grip. Okay, ball's in the middle of your feet. Now take one step around the circle. Now all of a sudden you'll feel like your body now is slightly left. So that's the open thing I said at the very start. So by standing around the sea, the ball's gone forward, it's standing just slightly open. I remember Bobby saying keep everything left side. Again, nice little, keep everything left side, nice and low, let your wrist break naturally. Boom. Same thing again, same result. Two different ways of playing it. So you can stand square, you can stand slightly open. But the most important thing in a bunker, I think, is that you stay left side. Number one, stay left side. Hands nice and low. Make sure a nice light grip, I always think. Nice little turn, nice and low, turn at the wrist break naturally, and just kind of boom. So what people ask me too is, how far do I hit behind the ball? So very simple. Always just try and brush the sand about an inch before the ball. So again, an inch before the ball, wide stance, left knee forward. Okay, let's have a go. I'm back. Class, the Sandman is back. So remember folks, weight forward, left knee forward, hands nice and low. Don't panic. Brush the sand. Nice little turn at your wrist break. Brush the sand and make sure you stay left side. Don't be hanging back and trying to take the ball, trying to pick the ball out of the bunker. One last thing I would say too, because of COVID times, is the bunkers are not probably in as good as conditions as they normally are, because we're not little rakes anymore. So you probably get a lot of fluffy lies and hard pan lies. So somebody asked me on one of the comments, how do you play a bunker, Ciaran, off a really hard lie? I would say pretty much don't open the blade a lot, don't open your face, don't manipulate your face. Just keep your weight left side, stand nice and squared. Again, I would probably get a little bit more, what I would call steep, just a little more steep, and just play it. You nearly think I knew what I was doing there. Just play it nice. So don't open the face is the key thing. Keep the weight left. And with that shot there with a hard sand, because again, people are not using rakes, I would call it a little steeper. So a little steeper means just let your wrist just break a little bit quicker on the way back. So just get a little bit quicker on the way back. Boom. Hard sand, pretty good. The Sandman is back. The other one that I was asked in your comments were a plug ball. So when the sand is very soft, the ball plugs. How do you get it out? Number one, you've got no control over the shot. So the ball's going to come out low, it's going to run. So how I would do it, again, nothing too technical, I would bring the ball back in my stance a little bit. Again, I'd probably get a little bit square, my face is slightly closed. And just same thing, I could probably get a little bit steep on it. The ball comes out, as you see there, nice and low, and it runs forward. I hope you got something out of that. Hardest, people think this is the hardest shot in golf. It's not. It's probably a fair thing. So when you're in the bunker, just keep the weight left, hands nice and low, as I call it, hands a little bit lower, weight left, brush the sand, and make sure you're left sided. You know where I am if you have a problem. We'll see you next week. Give me your comments, give me your suggestions. We'll see you next week. Remember, next week we'll talk about warm up, we'll talk about putting and a bit of chipping. Also, one other personality about what driver should I be using? How could I hit the ball another 300 yards? We'll do that the following week before we start. We'll talk about equipment. Send me your suggestions, send me your tips. Stay safe everybody, and please God, we're back out on the 26th, 27th of April. Thanks very much, keep it chilled, thank you, bye.